I first started selling cars, one of the things that we thought was hilarious, you remember, there was no real internet back then. There was no ratings. There was no reviews. Somebody would pull out of the dealership, and if they left, we were taught we would never, ever see them again. And statistically, it was true, okay? I would wait till the buyer got right outside the dealership, or maybe they'd be at the stop sign or the stoplight. I would sprint at the person's car. Every other salesperson would be laughing. I'd run in front of their car, and I would go, stop, wait, roll down your window. And everybody would start laughing. They would roll down their window, and I would say, come back inside. There's something that I have to show you. And a lot of the times, the buyers would come back into the dealership, and we would make deals. There was a fence in front of our dealership, too. And as a much younger man, I would sprint at the fence. I would jump the fence sometimes and then run in front of the customer's car. It was funny. I was mostly doing it to make the salespeople laugh, but it made a lot of deals too. A modern version of this is as the buyer's pulling out of the dealership, or maybe they're still in the dealership parking lot or whatever product you sell, just call them. Call them sincerely and say something like this. Hey, buyer, it's Kyle. The guy you were just talking to, do you remember me from like 20 seconds ago? I need you to come back in here. Can you come back in? Well, what is it? I got something that I got to show you. This is the immediate call back, or the curbside call. When you call somebody that is pulling out of the dealership, leaving your business, and you ask them to come back in, you would be shocked at the amount of people that'll actually come back in. I could have 100 people in front of me, 500 people in front of me doing a seminar, and I could say, hey, who believes we should call every customer back that doesn't buy? And every hand in the room will go up. And then I'll say, who thinks that we could call them 30 seconds after they leave? And most of the hands will not go up. Maybe I'll have 2 or 3. And then I'll just ask the room, I'll say, okay, so we all agree that we should call people back when they're 30 minutes away from our business, when they're already at home. Maybe they're an hour away from us. We should call them back then the next day, but we shouldn't call them back when they're 30 seconds away, when they can just stop the car and walk back in. Think about the logic in that. You think it's okay to call somebody back when nothing's changed, when they're an hour away from us, but it's not okay to call them back when nothing's changed, when they're 30 seconds away from us. Let's just call them back right now. When you're close to a deal, or you have something that you could do for the buyer, maybe you could give them an extra little discount. Maybe you just need to tell them this when they come back in. Hey, thank you for coming back in. I really appreciate it. I talked to my manager. There is no way that you're ever going to get this vehicle for any less, and I need you to do the deal right now. It is never going to get cheaper. I begged. I looked at the screen. The guy showed me, this is the best deal you're going to get anywhere. Let's do it. And then put out your hand. Sometimes that will get you the deal. A lot of customers are going to buy you. They're going to buy your enthusiasm, your excitement. They don't want to go waste time at another dealership. They are going to buy you. The immediate callback.